Okay, this next man was a fixture on MTV's popular game show Remote Control, but you didn't really see him there because, you know, I think he was making a buck there. Everybody's got to dance for the man, but he is truly, in person, you got to see this guy. One of the funniest comedians I've seen in years. You can see him this month on A&E in Caroline's grand opening special. Please welcome genuinely funny boy, Colin Quinn.
It has become apparent that the world has divided itself into two factions. Those that have a problem with me, and those that have a big problem with me. And Dick Van Patten is fast welding himself to the top of the second list. I'm going to tell you people a little humorous story about some of the rather amusing topics in my life: abandonment, betrayal, and the loss of innocence. Now, I went to a typical Hollywood award show party, which shall remain nameless because they are nameless and faceless and pointless and clueless. Please don't applaud. I went there and I saw Dick Van Patten, America's favorite father. Now, a lot of you people are saying, how could you have a problem with Dick Van Patten? You know, he's a TV father. It's precisely that, okay? It's what he symbolizes, because if you grew up during that time period, he was more of a father sometimes than you felt your real father was, because that was reality. That's why everyone's so dysfunctional today, okay? Because you looked at that, and then you looked at your family with the divorce, or the alcoholism, or the child abuse, and you felt bad, which is why kids that grow up now are going to be a lot more emotionally healthy, because they're watching reality-based family shows like Cops and America's Most Wanted, you know? And they look at that show, they look at their family and they go, you know, my dad is no Cosby, but at least he's trying to lop my head off with meat cleaver, you know? People take it very lightly. They say, oh, dysfunction, poo-poo. They poo-poo it, folks. And I don't really appreciate that, because it's the cause of all the problems on the earth today, all right? Dysfunctional families cause it all. Your father gets yelled at work, so he goes home and yells at your mother. She's mad at him, so she smacks you. You're mad at her, so you kick the family dog. The family dog is mad at you, but he's dysfunctional too. He has misplaced anger. He goes out and bites the mailman, all right? The mailman goes back to the post office and slaughters 14 of his co-workers. It's all part of the thing. But I'm here to tell a story about, I go to this party and I'm trying to pull off kind of the, you know what I mean? The tough yet sensitive rebel thing, just smoking. I had my little leather jacket on, you know? The kind of guy that would quote Rousseau, but also punch Rousseau in the face if he points out you misquoted him, all right? I'm standing there, and who do I see but the poster girl for the self-actualized male, Miss Gina Davis, okay? And I'm a little intimidated because not just her feminist kind of, you know, earthy quality, but also the lips that I could just see, like, nuzzling my neck in a rainy afternoon in an Amsterdam attic, while outside we hear the clip-clop of wooden shoes and the flap of the windmill as it hits the water. The three guys in linen skinned shirts trying to cop hash off Jean-Claude Van Damme's cousin. You know what I'm saying? I'm setting up the picture, all right? So here I am. Lo and behold, I'm about to get my nerve up and say something to Gina Davis. Why shouldn't I go out with her after all? You know what I mean? I'm like quasi-whatever. And, you know, suddenly cutting me off like a cop at a steam table when they put out the fresh tray of ziti is Dick Van Patten, okay? Yeah. And acting like he's doing me a favor, which is the worst part, when some guy ruins your sex life and then acts like innocent, like Michelangelo when he built that beautiful statue of David with a 2-inch penis, and then all these people come up to David and he can't even act bitter about it. They're like, hey, Michelangelo's a great artist, and he's got to be like, yeah, he's pretty good, you know? Yeah. No. I just, you know, it was pretty cold in the studio that day, is all I'm saying. They could have used more clay. It could have been more clay. It's my acting technique. Now, so here I am, stumbling around the trendy, oh so trendy little party, like the cop from the steam table's partner when he finds out the ziti's gone and he has to go next to his store and get a slice and then ask the bartender, can they eat it at the bar? See, Dennis, my references have a cast, all right, my friend? They have a cast. All right? Maybe they're not the hippest, but they're the ones. It's like an Israel Horovitz play, all right? The steam table, folks. Come on. John Cazale is the sterno. Pacino's the ziti. Kenneth McMillan's one of the cops. Let me tell you people something, all right? First of all, how am I doing? It doesn't even matter. All right, look, here's the point. Right now, you're probably saying, oh, this guy's got to get the hammer brought down on his head. Right now, Gina Davis is sitting somewhere with the latest in a succession of vacant-eyed male models that she's not happy with, trying to find an excuse to get out of the room so she can call her agent and say, get in touch with Colin Quinn, because of this set, all right? And Dick Van Patten, of course, is sitting there with the scratch sheet on the phone with Jack Klugman, warning him about tomorrow's entries at Santa Anita. You know, he's going, hey, it's maiden claiming. They dropped down to allowance. The 6 horse, I tell you, look at the fractions on the 6. I don't really know where to go for. Oh, here's the point, okay? I knew I had something to say when I came out here before. One? All right. Very professional. I'm like, what? All right, here's the point, folks. I finally get to meet the great giver goddess, Gina Davis, okay? And it was kind of important to me, but I knew enough not to be the needy, kind of, you know what I mean, fawning fan that she's used to. I knew that women are attracted to a guy with a little detachment. So when she puts out her hand, hello, I'm Gina Davis, you know, I go, shut up, okay? I'm talking to Dick Van Patten. I'm talking to my friend, Dick Van Patten. He's probably crazy about me by now. Look, yeah, that is it. Thank you very much.
A lot of subtext, a lot of backstory.
Oh, a lot of backstory, Dad. A lot of backstory.
Hey, is that a new sweater? Look like John Claude Keely in that ski lodge heist
hurts.
film.
You know, I come here, I'm open, I'm sharing, and this is what happens. You turn on my sweater. Well, that's what it comes to.
Hey, now you're one of, you're one of 5 people whose political bent fascinates me. What, is anybody going to be able to beat Bush, or what? Is he?
I would say I know who I'm voting for, and I think I speak for a lot of people. The Juice Man. All right? The Juice Man. Jay Nordich, the Juice Man. Well, there goes that. You think people stay up late and then you find out? Everybody goes to bed early. I thought that was going to be my big laugh.
But have a little juice, because I'm the Juice Man.
Yeah, that's right. Work it with me. Maybe it'll work. I don't know.
You, the quintessential East Coast guy, what are you doing out here, man? You living here, you're like...
I like it here, but let me tell you something. I'm sick and tired of being pushed around. I don't like to be threatened. I don't like all these guys in the same colors walking around intimidating people. The Crips, the Bloods, CAA. Come on! You got away with my CAA joke. You cut me off on the punch. What happened?
Oh, they got it. They got the CAA.
Oh, yeah. That's all right.
I'm in L.A., you're doing colors material, for God's sakes.
It's a little old, you saying?
No, just a little volatile. Take it easy, baby.
I'm sorry, babe.
I'm at Sunset and Van Ness. He's doing colors material. Take it easy on me. Hey, what are you here plugging now? I can be blatant with you.
I'm here to plug life. That's what I'm here to plug.
Oh.
And, you know, just living, breathing, enjoying. It's a Juice Man I plugged, I guess. Well, I paid a lot for the juicer, you know what I mean? You did send me a free one, maybe. I don't know.
Did I see Kenny Ober with you backstage?
Yeah, Kenny was up there. Do you have him stand up? Do you do that on this show?
The former host of Remote Control.
Look, hanging. I had my hand up.
Kenny, now, were you guys, did you feel stifled on that show? God, you're so, you know, you're one of the most esoteric guys I know. I used to see you singing in that bad voice.
Yeah.
I used to always think, God.
I didn't feel stifled by the show. I felt stifled by Ken. You know, I really feel... I was very angry. It was kind of like Brian Wilson and his manager with me and Kenny. And so that's why he comes. I never go anywhere without him. You know, he has me doing push-ups or something. That's not really funny, but you know, I'm
Keep working, man. I'm gonna let you get out of this one. I feel like the guy watching Houdini upside down in that water thing. You know, I'm just deciding when I want to break that tank open. Go ahead.
What our efforts. Yeah, we got it, all right? Jesus.
All right. Sorry. I'm a Tony Curtis guy. Okay, he gets out by chilling the host. Colin Quinn, folks. We'll be right back.
All right, thanks,
I'll plug it at the end.